Sunny Friends. So I'm going to be making steamed egg and a few other dishes for tonight's dinner. I have here, I cracked open about 5 eggs and I added half a cup of water, and I added a little bit of the soup base that I had that I sometimes use for Japanese noodle. I didn't add too much of that. I just added maybe 1 teaspoon, and I added a little bit of the garlic salt because unfortunately this sauce I believe has some MSG, which is the monosodium glutamate, which is the flavor enhancing ingredient that's not necessarily good for you. I'm going to mix it really well using my chopstick, and I'm going to be putting this in the steamer and maybe cook about 10 minutes. In the middle, I stir it so that it will evenly cook. I know it kind of disrupts the shape of it, but that's one way to make sure you cook it evenly without spending a lot of time. Sometimes you cook kimchi as well. This is some leftover kimchi that I had used earlier, but you can put sometimes leftover, and you can also even mix some of the fresh kimchi, and you could cook it. Like cooking it in the pan, you could add it with olive oil and sesame seed and garlic, and it really makes a great side dish. I know it has quite a bit of sodium, so we don't need that much, but it's a very good side dish. So I added a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to add the tuna that I just opened. And oh my gosh, I did wash the lid, so that's good. I'm putting the tuna in. A little bit of the oil it came with, it's fine, you can put it in. And I'm drizzling a little bit of the sesame seed oil, and I'm mixing it. It looks great. I'm adding some water, maybe like 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to put the lid on. And earlier the egg dish that I was steaming is right here, and when it's almost done, I'll be adding garnished green onion. And actually into this kimchi dish, I'm gonna add garlic. I think that's gonna taste good. And there, lid on. And as my third dish, I'm going to cook leftover asparagus with a bit of garlic and olive oil. When the egg is cooked, it becomes more pale in color. And this is when I stir it around, and that's it. Onto the pan, garlic. I'm adding some olive oil. Okay, so the egg is done. You know it because I usually use like a wood chopstick, and I bring it out, and then if there's nothing sticking to it, I know it's cooked. The green onion, and this is the asparagus that I had earlier started. I have garlic in the pan, and this is the kimchi dish that we were cooking up with the tuna. The spicy tuna is cooking right here. It smells wonderful, and I think dinner's almost ready.